Good afternoon, and it's the 23rd of July 2025. This is yet another edition of Police and the Community. Of course, my name is Evans Malasha, and as always, we are joined by different divisions of the police service and other, wings that do work with the police service in order to highlight some of the conversations around that topic. Joining me today is Chaplain Sergeant Siambula and Sergeant Chiyama, who is a councillor, not forgetting Constable Mwape, who happens to be under the Child Protection Office. And today's conversation is around early marriages. Good afternoon to you all.
Evans.
Chaplain, probably I think you may take this one first and perhaps correct my pronunciation of your name. What is early marriage?
Well, my name is Chaplain Smayumbula. Early marriage is also known as child marriage, of the same age or of different age. So in short, I can say.
And you, of course, is coming from the child protection.
Just like my colleagues said, early marriage, this is when a child who is under 18 years is married off into a marriage. We are calling it early marriage because that child has not yet reached the age of 18. It can be between a child and a child.
Due to a combination of factors, sometimes it's due to poverty. Most of the times you find that parents think that when they give out a child into financial problems, so they think that when they marry off that child, which means they will solve everything, they will solve that financial crisis, not knowing that they just leading that child into problems.
Mr. Evans, to add on to what we are talking about, mostly you find that lack of the knowledge of these vices of early marriage. As earlier on stated by my colleagues, are saying parents will maybe see to be the source of income when they marry off the
early marriage is. We've looked at some of the cases or causes of early marriage, and we've primarily broken them down to a few, elements here. But then, with all this being said, one of the things that has stood out in this conversation is that being, the financial burden that is perhaps on the family cannot manage.
Bodies are not ready to. You discover that it also brings knowledge, and you also look at the aspect of
multiple sexual partners, and most unfortunate part.
Just to add on that one, when there is
a preview to the fact that many of us might have stories of parents being, our grandfathers being parents as early as 15, 16 years of age, and it was the normal then. But today we talk about it because of its effect, and we talk about the causes then and maybe today by marriages and the law. And that is why we do have our able panelists here to help us understand further. Constable Mwape, what is the conflict between early marriage and the law?
The minimum age at which a person can get married. But you find that cultural beliefs, cultural practices, they may encourage a child to get married below the age of 18, which is not allowed. So that's the other conflict that is there. Yes.
Maybe just to add on what other speakers have alluded to. You discover that the conflict that is there is that then, as you earlier on stated, Evans, it was very light. It was not something due to the fact that then the girl child was deemed to be doing the duties of home and it brings the two laws, the law, the cultural law and the law of the land, to say the child below the age of 18 cannot be married off. They need to go to school, they need to be educated and become good members of the public and future readers, so to say, Evans.
All right. Early marriage is our conversation today. Remember, if you would love to participate and just maybe get a bit of some clarification, we do have able, panelists there. All you have to do is give me a call, 0955 855 953. I can squeeze in 2 calls. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Malakia.
Sandy, please do go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a parents and they are to blame because by